YouTube, it's your girl Who Did It, and I'm back with another one to tell you who did it. Now today, we got Joseline and Bruno. Now, before I get into this video, right, I just want to say this. All you loving hip-hop watchers, you guys, this is what I mean. Some people, they pick up on what they want to pick up on. They don't pick up on what they supposed to pick up on. Now, in the episode on Love and Hip Hop, do you guys remember when Carly and Joseline was in the gym exercising? And she said, ooh, and Joseline was working out, and she was like, ooh, look at all that testosterone she got flying all over the room. Like, Cardi was always throwing shots at her like she's a man. So, number one, that's a subliminal. Just like with the Hazel-E and Masika conversation on Zeus. What did Masika say about Hazel-E and her boyfriend? Her boyfriend is a girl and she's the man, and he's gay for pay. Pick up on what these people be taught, like it's right in our face. So we gonna move. Now, when I took a look at that clip with Carly Red saying that, I'm like, yeah, this is a whole man. And you know what? Like her butt, like you could tell they put her on some prosthetics on him to try to cover up the muscularness and everything like that, because it was very noticeable when she first came into the show. But people at the time when she first came in, I don't even think people was catching that, like, the transgender agenda going on in Hollywood. So as I'm looking at Joseline, I'm like, yo, this girl looks like somebody that we all fucking know. And it's a guy. I'm looking at her, I'm like, but who can it be? So then it clicked to my mind. I'm like, oh shit, Bruno. And you know why I say Bruno Mars? Because his name is Peter Hernandez and her name is Joseline Hernandez. But we gonna get into it. So let's look up Bruno Mars' real name. Now, for those of you who didn't believe me, you could look it up yourself. His name is Peter Gene Hernandez. It tell you he was born October 8th, 1985 in Honolulu, Hawaii, which I think is a lie, but let's continue. It could be because... Now, this is Joseline's name, Joseline Hernandez, born November 3rd, 1986, so they're literally a month, a year apart, and a couple of days. Let's go back. They tell you Bruno was born. He was born October 8th. That's literally 5 days apart. So what are the chances that their birthday and their name is like around the same, area? Because Joseline Hernandez, Peter Hernandez, then October, then she's born November. Like, because Bruno's the base character in this. Like, this is how I feel. He's the base character, which is why you could barely even see him. Like, 1 minute he's here making a hit, the next minute he's ghost, So I feel like Bruno be popping that ass on Zeus and everything. So we gonna get into it. So, it tell you she's also known as the Puerto Rican princess. And what's odd to me is that, when you look up Bruno Mars and you put in Puerto Rico, this pops up. Now it says, the title of this is so funny because we all know about Joseline and, her pimp story and shit. My father's a Puerto Rican pimp. Come on now, like, everybody who used to be in tune with love and hip hop you gonna find this very odd. You get what I'm saying? Because who more likes to talk about Puerto Rico and pimp? Joseline. So we're gonna read. Now it tells you, so in a recent interview with Latina magazine, it seems Bruno Mars was ready to set the record straight once and for all, responding to a question from Latina entertainment editor Jesus Alacorn. Hernandez unleashed a passionate profanity-inflected tirade that left no doubt how personal that issue is for him. I never once said I changed my last name to hide the fact that I'm Puerto Rican. Do you hear that mockery? Who the fuck said that now? Who said that who said he changed his last name to hide the fact that he's Puerto Rican? They're gonna tell you the fans said, and the fans ain't say shit. This is a narrative that, he gave. for them to put out so he can blatantly mock you guys, you know, making it look like something's going on that's not happening. So it says, why would I fucking say that? Who are you fooling? And why would anyone say that? That's so insulting to me, to my family. That's so ridiculous. My last name is Hernandez. My father's name is Pedrito Hernandez. And he's a Puerto Rican pimp. There's no denying that. So who more do you know is Puerto Rican and love that pimp lifestyle than Joseline Hernandez? And what's funny about it is, wasn't Cardi B on Love and Hip Hop? And Joseline and Cardi got beef, but Bruno and Cardi got a song, right? Now, when I posted it on my Instagram, a lot of people started trying to hit me with the height debate. When Joseline is not that tall, but she wears very high stilettos so that she can appear tall, like, you know, she's really, well, he's really 5'5", and Stevie's listed as 5'6" on Google, and as you can see, she doesn't go above his head, so that tells you that they're around the same height. He's 1 inch taller than her, so she's really not that tall. So don't let the heels fool you. I guess Mr. Catch a Grenade is 5'5" y'all, and y'all still not seeing it. Like, the fact that he have a song with Cardi B, but, you know, Joseline made a diss track, you know, and the beef really didn't make sense. Again, they beef could never make sense because, you know, they're really friends in real life. Cardi, Joseline, aka, you know, Bruno, they're really friends. So Cardi know, because that's a whole man in drag too. And she played multiple roles as well. Cardi's not even a base character, you know, but that was my last video. If you guys go check out my Left Eye video, you guys will see what I'm talking about. So let's move on. Now, this was a tweet made from somebody named Warren Peace in 2014, July 26, 2014. And, you know, it's funny how he caught this, like, because as soon as I stared at Joseline for like I said in the beginning, I stared at her for like a good 5 minutes trying to figure out who the fuck is this man playing a woman, and I put it together, Bruno. But it's funny somebody caught this in 2014. It says, starting to think that Joseline Hernandez is Bruno Mars in drag. You know, before these videos even started coming out, before people even started waking people up, somebody came out and called it in 2014. So, you know, that just tells you one thing about your instincts. When your instincts tell you something, look into it, you know, because you may just 98.9% be right. So let's move on. You know, this is also 2 other tweets I found in 2012. I could honestly pull up a lot of tweets. Like, people was calling this shit out for a long time now. I don't know why it never, like, that's why, I mean, the media pick and choose what they make viral. But still, they tell on themselves. So this one says, so Joseline don't look like Bruno Mars in drag. And if you look at this picture right here, Joseline is giving very much Bruno in drag right here. I don't know. What are y'all looking at? Like, how can y'all not see this clear as day? Clearly, this is Bruno. Look, the chin, the lips, the nose, the eyes. Come on now. Even with the curly hair, even with the picture I showed you in the beginning with the hat and the hair, just like how Bruno liked to do it. I'm mocking y'all, you get what I'm saying? Because that was no picture to be posted. That was an ugly ass picture. I don't think, you know, she would have genuinely posted that, but I feel like that was posted to mock the people because Bruno and, you know, Joseline is the same person in my opinion, you know. It's crazy because, you know, what are the odds that Cardi and Bruno have a song, but Joseline and Cardi is beefing? Joseline have a diss track about Cardi, and, you know, nobody really knows what the beef is about between those two. You know, the beef just doesn't make sense. So it's just really like, to me, I see it clearly in my face that they're the same person. Before I close this video out, I just want to show y'all how I feel like this is mockery right here, because, you know, everybody been saying it for a long time, like that they are, even I don't know if I think the YouTuber Funky Dineva, the gay YouTuber, he came out and made a video. And I feel like he's a puppet as well. He monetizing everything, like, you know, and he always coming with drama. He never come in with nothing to wake the people up, just to deceive them and make them think that the things that they put on the celebrity media is real. You know, you even see this Funky Dineva guy and Love and Hip Hop crowds and shit, talking shit, ready to fight the people from Love and Hip Hop. So it's like a big skit going on, and he's involved too. Even he made a video talking about Cardi B and Bruno Mars going on tour, and he mentioned Joseline in the same video. So I feel like y'all should go take a look at that as well. And it's kind of odd to me because, like, you know, people are already speculating like they the same person, they look alike and shit. But then again, you know, you have these paid puppets up here mentioning them in the same shit. So it's like blatant mockery right here, and the fact that people noticed it. The thing is, I just pulled up these tweets not too long ago to make this video, and the fact that so much people noticed it really made me feel like, yeah, like, because at first I was kind of like, nah, I was iffy. I was thinking about the height, but then I looked into it like, nah, Joseline's really not that tall. She wears stilettos all the fucking time, you know? And I feel like the add-on ass and boobs and the stilettos is to hide the fact that, you know, she is Bruno Mars. Which explains why Bruno Mars is like here, and then he's not. Like, you know, they tell you Joseline have a baby, but you know a man can't have no baby, so hey, you go figure that one out. Like what I've been trying to tell you guys with the moon bumps and shit. Carly read through the shot at her that she has testosterone in her body. So I mean, you guys can really go do your research for yourself, you know. You guys don't have to believe nothing I'm saying, but I do want you to think about it and look into it. You know, it's not too, they don't have no difference. Like, even their teeth are dead ass smack dead the same. Like, you don't have to do no digging in deep, none of that. You can dead ass see that these two are the same person, you know. And they are, oh, Bruno Mars don't know about Love and Hip Hop, and we never been on Love and Hip Hop. Don't tell me that. He has a song with a girl from Love and Hip Hop, so you can't say shit. These people play multiple roles. You get what I'm saying? So, which explains why around the time that her and Bruno Mars went on tour, Joseline like oddly drops the diss track. Like I keep telling you people, like there's no beef between Joseline and Cardi, but Joseline just felt the need to drop a diss track. Come on now, people. Subliminal mockery at its best. But anyway, like, comment, share, subscribe. You know, I may make a part 2 to this video because I feel like it's more that I could have dig into, but I just wanted to touch light on it. I don't think I even need to dig into no more, you know, because what I showed y'all already tells it, you know, Puerto Rican pimp and all this. Like, was it you from Hawaii and shit, you know? Not saying you can't have parents from different backgrounds and shit, but they gotta be related something, because ain't no way, you know, Peter Hernandez, Joseline Hernandez, they both 5'5". They a month and a year apart, you know. I think he's 36 and Joseline's 35. Like, come on now, because I feel like Bruno is the base character for Joseline. So, yeah, you know, you guys can sit there, you can say all this thing, oh, but at the end of the day, you can't put nothing past none of these celebrities because they all are part of the exception. But anyway, like, comment, share, subscribe. Tell me what you think in the comments below. Don't forget, turn on that post notifications. You can also DM me on Instagram, FaceTime me, anything you want to do if you have anything you want to talk about, you know? So, who did it? Out.